Cute ladybugs, both male and female, protectors of the garden and omens of good luck. But what other messages do these spirit animals hold for us? Hey you guys, this is Ashley H.A. Williams for Fueling the Flame podcast, a sector of FD 1111 Ministries. We are going to dive into the spirit animal, the ladybug. So, the ladybug is known for good luck. I mean, we all know that for the most part. But what other messages? Let's see here. So this is a channeled message, and whatever the spirit has for me to go into, especially for the collective, I will be doing so. Be sharing some of my personal experiences with ladybugs and some of the messages that have came to me with this spirit animal. But one thing I wanted to start off with is something that isn't really dived into or honed in on about the ladybug. The ladybug, they're excellent protectors. Like how I was mentioning before in the opening about the protectors of the garden. Gardens is, there's something that we have invested in. So for anyone that has ever gardened, I've done very, very little bit of gardening. Mainly my grandmother, I would watch her garden, okay? But it entails a lot of work, a lot of detail. You have to know the seasons and when to plant and seasons and when to harvest. So with that being said, this is something that you have invested in. But ladybugs are like natural bug repellents, and so they protect your garden, they protect your vegetation against other bugs from eating away at your investment. And that's one thing that I have not seen anyone really mention. And thank you, Spirit, for that information there. So when you see ladybugs, just know that you are protected, that whatever you have invested in, that it is being protected and that it will actually flourish. And I sort of slowed down on that word, because right now as I'm filming this, that we are in the energy of Archangel Michael. And so when I said protection, and he popped into my mind, or the energies that they make reference to of him being a he. And the ladybugs, they have hard shells, so they're in the beetle family, and beetles are pretty hard, and aerodynamically they should not be able to fly just the same way as a bee. But you know, ladybugs, they have no natural like stinger or any way how to really protect themselves, but they can camouflage into bright colored atmospheres. They can blend in, but as well they have like this really bright color because they repel other insects and bugs from eating them because of their bright colors. Usually when things like vegetation or insects or animals have bright colors, this is letting other insects and animals know that they have some type of poison with them, or they can poison them, or that they will cause some type of harm if they are ingested. And this is what the ladybug does. So by attacking a ladybug or by squishing a ladybug, you are automatically bringing what they would call bad luck against yourself, like bad karma. Karma is nothing but change. That's one thing. So when you see a ladybug, first of all, know that you are protected in the things that you have invested in, but also know that it's luck. And we will get into that in a moment, but I really want to hone in on the treatment of the ladybug. So when we have bugs that come to us nowadays in the modern age, we want to put pesticides down and we want to squish them, shoo them away. But these are little messengers from the divine spirit. You have been praying for answers, or you have been seeking answers or meditating, and the spirit is sending you these omens, these little messengers, to give you some information. And it's up to you, and it's your responsibility to receive that information. So this is just all this channeled information that the spirit wants you to back off the pesticides and like really watch and observe, because these messages are coming to you. So with the ladybug, like I was saying, a natural protector. So if you do garden, then I would suggest that you don't lay down pesticides, because you're bringing bad luck or karma upon yourself, especially when you are harming ladybugs, because they are omens of good luck. So moving on to this good luck. What does it mean to have good luck? So we're just talking about bringing the abundance upon you. And so what is abundance? Abundance can come to you in a plethora of different ways. In some folklore, they believe when you catch a ladybug and you let it go, that it will go directly to your true love. One thing that comes to me just right now is about harnessing ladybugs as well as butterflies, but we can get into butterflies another time. But really, one thing that the Spirit is telling me now is about taking the ladybugs and trying to hold them captive in some type of form or fashion. So when I was younger, how we would catch lightning bugs and put them inside of a jar and watch them, but that takes away their energy. So we thought that we were harnessing the energy, but we were actually taking away their energy, because the free flowing energy, okay, that's the way how energy works. No different how they would say when you give a little, you will receive a lot, or you will receive the abundance to the equivalent that you have given. This is the same thing, the spirit of reciprocity with the ladybug. So for those that want to try to collect butterflies, I'm specifically hearing, but since we're on the spirit animal of ladybugs, with ladybugs, because it's like you're holding on to the abundance that you currently have, and you're not allowing the divine spirit to take that abundance that you have and multiply it. So when you see ladybugs, allow them to roam free. If they come and land on you, I mentioned this in the bee video, that depending on where an insect or animal lands on you, it has a different meaning. So around your heart space, this is dealing with love and self-love, as well as other forms of love. And it could be a message for you to pay attention to the way how you receive and give love, or that love is coming to you in a different type of fashion. On your feet, this means movement. And what type of movement does it mean? If a ladybug lands on your feet, or dancing, I would like to say, on your feet, this means that you are having some type of movement with your finances, as well as movement as far as with your business, if you have a business, or if you have aspirations of love, that your love is moving in a positive and auspicious way or manner. If a ladybug lands on your, I hear, left eye, that this is a very positive sign. Now, this is channel information. Let me remind you of this. Now, we all know that they're lucky, but the Spirit is really honing in on like different ways of how to recognize the signs and synchronicities that will come to you, so you can continue on and know that you're on the right path. So with your left eye, this is really auspicious sign that when the ladybug is around the left side of your face, or around the left eye, this is a very auspicious sign. If they land on your head, this is for you to raise your vibration. And when you're thinking about things that you want to manifest, that you have to have a positive mindset. I hear if the ladybug lands on your stomach, that this is the sign for good health. If the ladybug lands somewhere on your back, that you are being prompted to strengthen something within yourself, or you are about to move into a strong place or sturdy place within your life. Now, my personal experiences with ladybugs recently around my twin flame. Now, ladybugs will come to me, when I was younger. I didn't really understand it and stuff like that. But, however, ladybugs started to really noticeably come to me after I met my twin. Specifically, I've shared this before in a dream a while ago when I first started this ministry, that I had this dream, and this I feel like could really help someone because the interpretation of the dream, and I don't feel like it's just for myself, but I feel like it could be for some other ones out there. All right, so in the dream, I was inside the house, and I was prompted to walk back to my room, and it was a bright sunny day. I love the warm sunshine always in my house and stuff, so I walked back towards the back window, and the window was closed completely. And down near the seal of the window, it was like all these bugs like jammed, packed in the sill of the window. And remember, window to the soul, opening, some type of flowing and freshness coming in and out, taking out the old energy, allowing new energy in. This could also be, they say, when a door closes and a window opens or another door opens. This is talking about freedom and movement. But anyways, so it was shut, like shut completely. And it was all these bugs, but they were belly up inside of the crack. And I took a paper clip and I started to poke at them because I thought they were like nasty bugs, because like the belly of it, you know, and they were all belly up, and it was like a whole lot of them. I started to poke at them, but as I started to pry them out, I realized that they were ladybugs. And then I stopped. And then like once I realized that they were ladybugs, and that they started to come out, and they started to come out like it was like hundreds of them that started to come out. And the spirit was letting me know eventually over time that sometimes you can have blockages of abundance that has just been stacking up, and the floodgates are about to open up. Now remember, Ladybugs is about luck, about abundance, about, I hear, fruition of true love. And it was all blocked up. So for some of you, it may not be for everyone, that you have been waiting on several things in your life. And this may not be applicable to everyone, but for some of us, we have been waiting for several things for a long time. It could be our divine partnership, or this type of reciprocated type of love. It could be a business. It could be a house. It could be anything that we have been waiting for, or a conglomerate of different things that we have been waiting on. And it seems like every time we go out to go do it, it's like some type of hindrance or stumbling block, some type of blockages. Like how I was saying, it was like a dam that needed to be busted open. And so with that being said, that the spirit is saying that sometimes you gotta physically, you know, start to move things around, but it's being prompted by the spirit to move things around, but to know that it is on the way. And this is all talking about being in alignment with the divine spirit. So the next time that you see a ladybug, thank the ladybug for the message. Pay attention to the way how the ladybug moves around you, if the ladybug lands on you, and where exactly does the ladybug land on you. You can even ask the ladybug a specific question and watch how the way the interaction between yourself and the ladybug takes place, because all of this is information. Remember that you are abundant, you are victorious, and that you are protected in your movement towards abundance. Take that as a omen, as a message to carry around with you, especially whenever you see ladybugs. If you're interested in joining the Patreon page, you can find that link down below. I suggest that you go check out this blog post over on our website at www.fd11-11ministries.org. And when I say 11, I'm talking about 11-11, okay? Personal services link down below, and all the other information you can find out on our website, like I mentioned before. Once again, you guys, thank you so much. This is Ashley H.A. Williams, and continue to fuel your flame.